Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. It is randomizer day, and for a little bit of variety, we're going to do no 3 stars today, but otherwise standard settings, right? And let's just give it a spin, see what we get. Part-timer, play the Hell's Chicken Dungeon instead. Oh boy, Rupture E.G.O gifts. I don't even know if you can choose that in the Hell's Chicken Dungeon, I don't think so. And, we've got one Rupture ID at least, so that's something. Yeah, this sure is a team. And of course, this didn't matter because we're doing Hell's Chicken Dungeon. Alright. Well, give me a second to build this. It's gonna be a short episode, it seems. Alright. Alright, team's been set up, all that sort of stuff. Because Hell's Chicken Dungeon uses, like, the traditional, like, Mirror Dungeon 3 format of E.O gifts, we could choose basically whatever we wanted. Looks weird. Did they change how this one looked? I guess so. Well, we'll do something like this. We're only gonna get one of the Bong events if we do that, but that should be fine. It's not that big of a deal, I think. And then as far as actual Sinner deployment order goes, we've got... Oh yeah, we only get 5 people here. Okay, so Gregor doesn't even get to get used. He gets benched. I forgot about that. Well, that's good enough then. Hide this. We don't need it anymore. For a little short run. You may also notice that that sure is the Earl King loading screen, and that's just because I bought that recently just for fun, you know? I just felt like doing the fight again. I was kind of sad that it wasn't in Railway, right? So I just did the fight again for fun. It's just like a normal team. I just wanted to. Which is probably fair enough. Yeah, Hell's Chicken Dungeon is always just so... It always just feels so strange. Especially because, like, the other 2 event dungeons I don't do very frequently compared to Hell's Chicken Dungeon, simply because Hell's Chicken Dungeon has been for a while. Both Blade Lineage and Time Killing Time dungeons were lucky enough to be introduced at a time where you could just grind the event resources with Mirror Dungeon, so that's what I did. So I really didn't do them much, but Hell's Chicken Dungeon, the grind was abysmal for this one. Because it was like, what, you kind of got like, what, 150 Bongi plushies per run? So you just had to do a lot of runs. And I did a lot of runs. I did it within like 2 or 3 days of it releasing because I was enjoying it a lot. Just grinding away at it, killing spiced up Papa Bongi, basically on loop. I did the spiced up dungeon, right? I assume so. Probably. I don't remember the difference, other than, you know, the Papa Bongi being a little different. I think so because we brought in our actual levels, right? I mean, that's another thing I noticed. These IDs are their actual levels for the Hell's Chicken Dungeon, which makes enough sense, but it's kind of funny to think about. So we're horribly over-leveled for this with most of these, because most of my IDs are level 40, 45-ish. Some of them aren't, like, I don't think base Song or base Dawn are leveled up. I think they're 30. All my IDs are like 30 baseline. I'm trying to up the baseline slowly but surely. But like, you're level 30, you're level 30, you're level 40, but you two, you're 45 and you're 40. Okay, you're the only unit on this team that's actually max level. Oh, we need to be careful about Gluttony Resonance. We've got Keiko Pongu on the bench. Although it would be funny, if Dawn dies, the Amptules and explodes or something, then we'll like cycle in Chef Gregor, right? Since he's the 6th slot, if that becomes necessary. I do wonder if Mirror Dungeon 5 is going to use, like, the chain mechanic from Railway 4. I could definitely see it happening. It would be interesting. I just really hope they, like... I really like the idea of the chain mechanic, but I wish there was a way to just tag out IDs, right? Like, maybe, like, during their turn, they could do, like, an alternate defense skill type thing where you press a certain button under them, or on their portrait or something like that. And then they just get tagged out for like the next thing in and just get to like the back of the rotation or something, right? I don't know, I could see it happening. I think something like that could be fun and allow a lot of variety for various things. It could allow you, because some IDs you don't really want the entire time for a gimmick, right? A good example would be like Spice Bush, right? You only want Spice Bush when you're ready to kill an enemy with Sinking Deluge. So you could always just have like a better sinking like Inflictor in his spot, like, you know, Butler Faust or something like that. And then just like switch Butler Faust out like the turn before you want to Sinking Deluge and then Sinking Deluge. Although then you'd have to be reliant on being lucky enough to get a Sinking Deluge or the skill 3 immediately, right? But you know what I mean. I guess a better example would be tagging out something like Butler Otis, right? Since Butler Otis wants to really just... Her most important purpose is set of Echoes of the Manor, so you could have her set of Echoes of the Manor, then tag her out, right? For something with... Although she's good enough singing that she's not really worth tagging out, but you get what I mean. I don't know, because it's kind of hard to purposely kill Sinner strategically. There are ways to do it, of course. Not very convenient ones, you know, the only convenient way to kill your Sinners is Screw Loose Wallop, I guess? I feel like calling that convenient is, you know, very much not the right thing to say, because you need to use it, like... I guess you could corrode it 3 times and that would do the job. Whatever it is, but... Or you could use the Awakening 5 times and that would also kill him, but... It's super inefficient for that. Would be funny if we did get an E.G.O that actively just straight up kills the user on use in exchange for some sort of benefit. Definitely could work depending on how the meta type stuff changes in the upcoming Mirror Dungeon stuff. Because Chain Battle system is very cool and I hope it gets used more. Simple as that. Because I don't really use it very much. I used it a little bit in Railway. I only did 1 attempt and I got, you know, 69 turns, so I don't really feel the need to do it again. That's usually how it is. Maybe if I, you know, want to for the sake of it. Or I'll just watch my friends go through it and I'll get a similar enough feeling. Like, a couple people died at certain points. Here and there, I'm sure. I think someone on my sinking team died when I was doing the 3rd section. I don't remember. Maybe someone in the Tremor section. Ryoshi might have died in the Tremor section, or I might have tried to kill Ryoshi. I don't remember the specifics. I really don't. It's already been like 5 days, I guess. Yeah, 5 days since Railway, so it's been a while. It was fun though. Each Railway has been better than last. I'd say pretty undeniably. I think you definitely could. I'm sure there's some Mirror Dungeon 1 or some Railway 1 defenders out there. But I still think Railway 2 was better than the first one simply because as bad as stuff like the Railway, like Drifting Fox fight and Steam Transfer Machine is, it's better than that stupid snake fight. And I will stand by that. Although Railway 2 was super long. Railway 2 had a couple more fun fights though. Although I do admit, I did really like my Formentes when Railway 1 released. I don't care for it as much anymore. I don't actively dislike it or anything. I think it's only on what? Is it only on Bleed Hard floor? I think so. No, it's not Bleed Hard floor. What floor is it on? It's not on... Wait, is it not on any floor? Huh. No, because I was thinking about that, but no, Spiral of Contempt is Bleed Hard. Is my form just really not in any... I didn't even think about that until now. Near the Wuthering. Control F. My form empties. No dice. We sure? I guess that makes sense because I haven't seen it. I didn't even think about that, huh? Yeah, that's wacky. It's just not there. Huh. I know it's the same situation for Sign of Roses. Sign of Roses just physically gives me the right one. Darn, it's a bad one. That's a right gamble. Cool. No Chicken Breast for us. We don't really need the Rupture synergy, though, so I'm not that concerned. But yeah, it's an interesting thing to think about. The Railway, or the Mirror Dungeon 2 and 3, my form empties made me like it less. But I guess I'm not that bothered by it now. Okay. It is the Spiced Up Dungeon, good to know. I genuinely could not remember. And this one is easier than like the Mirror Dungeon variants and stuff, simply because, if you take a look at what's going on here, there's not a single-hatted Bongy, which just makes this really easy. Because the hat Bong is the only reason why this fight's annoying in Mirror Dungeon. Because the one with the hat just gives them the protection buff, so you kind of want to go for that pretty hard while also splitting your attention to the chicken basket. You're not going to take too much damage from the blunt side of things, but the lust is decent. And Firm Retribution in general is decent. We're telepolling you for the sake of the Pierce weakness on the... Is it also Envy weak? It might also be Envy weak. I don't remember. Yeah, just do some damage. Might as well. Okay. Nice. And then we're smackdowning you. We didn't kill any of the actual bongies, so you're not going to be summoning more with the bag, so it's not that big a deal we didn't kill it yet. We didn't do that much damage to it in general, yeah. It's kind of a pretty awful team, like all things considered. Don't know why I say that like it's some sort of surprise, because yeah, obviously this is not a good team. We're going to need to do a little bit of gambling too. That's fine, I like gambling. Can you kill one of these guys, maybe? Let's try it for fun. For funsies. We might stagger Chicken Bucket here. We should stagger Chicken Bucket. We did. Cool. So you're not going to be able to summon any more bongies, so it's fine that we kill them as long as we make sure to take down the Chicken Bucket once and for all next turn. Cool. That seems pretty good. Hop. We'll do this just for good luck, I think. Yeah. Better safe than sorry, right? Make sure we get the kill on that, because next turn you will start trying to summon bongies if we don't take down Chicken Bucket, and there we go, cool. Good stuff. Do a little bit of damage, do some damage to these two. That one's not quite dead, but I was gonna say Murso should kill the other one, and I think he... We'll see, I guess. Nice, cool. Very relentless indeed. You're getting angry because we're killing your, you know, compatriots, yeah. I guess that's fair enough. Yeah, you're mad that we're killing your friends. Fine. I understand that, you know, might not have been the coolest thing to do. I get where you're coming from. I'm killing you. Anyways. It's a shame we really don't seem to get IDs, like, mid-distortion. Because we've got some IDs for people who do distort, but only, like, before they've distorted. And we have stuff for ego, but we very clearly haven't gotten stuff for distortion yet. Very directly. Otherwise, maybe we would have gotten, you know, a U-Bong identity. Or I guess more importantly, maybe we could have gotten, you know, a Time Ripper ID, if that was something PM was willing to do. Doesn't seem like it, though. This coin power-up is decimating your chances of doing anything here. That's good. That's great to see. And we can do it again. God, coin plus coin power down is so good. We love Encore P5. Definitely the strongest unit on our team. It's not even close. And like, look at this. You physically can't roll higher than a 6 because its coin power has been reduced to 0 with the plus coin drop. Okay, and you've been staggered to get a little bit of damage off. The other Purify doesn't actually matter since you've been staggered. And maybe we kill you this turn, maybe we just do more damage. It's kind of looking like we're just going to do more damage. We might kill. You're staggered. You've got, you know, 2 fragile. You'll take decent damage from our attacks. Good enough to, you know, add up to something. Yeah, cool, you die. Alright. This has been a 15-minute video so far. Riveting stuff. Riveting stuff. That's fine. It happens sometimes. Sometimes the prescripts tell you to take a day off. I should really edit that one. 2 silver tickets, incredible. I should really edit that one just to be like the time-killing time dungeon instead of Hell's Chicken Dungeon, because the Hell's Chicken Dungeon and the Blade of the Lineage Dungeon 2 by proxy are just so much more of a pushover. They're all pushovers compared to a Mirror Dungeon, but still, time-killing time dungeon at least has, you know, potential issues. Either way, delay pull time. See what we get. It genuinely might be like the shortest daily mirror dungeon yet. I feel like most other times I do Hell's Chicken Dungeon or something like that, it's usually like a 20-minute video. I don't know if this is like the shortest ever. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Who can say? We don't gain boxes or anything, unfortunately, but you know, that's how it goes. We're still goated on resources. Be able to just shard the Merso without much of a hassle. So that'll be cool. Alright, it's... Oh, it didn't save the team change. No, it did. I'm just stupid. I guess you're at the start of the show here, though. Anyways, that, despite it being very short, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!